Good morning from the construction team. I'm sure you've all seen or heard that the work on the structural portion of the knuckle, what we've been calling the knuckle on the Tabernacle, has started. That's the part of the Tabernacle that's right at the center where we're going to put new trusses and open up that ceiling even more than it was before. Yesterday they started taking off the existing sheathing, which is the plywood that was underneath our asphalt shingles. And what's left are all of these webs of trusses, which will stay in place for a little while longer. They are having to build the new trusses on site, and since nothing is straight in our Tabernacle, there's no 90-degree angles or even level walls, they're having to build all of the trusses custom to each four corners of our knuckle. And so the way that they're going to do that is all of the structural elements will be delivered on site, and they are custom making steel connection points. And they're going to use their existing trusses as templates to make sure they get the angles exactly right. That work is going to be starting on Wednesday and will continue through probably the next 2 weeks. I know many of you are worried about rain, which absolutely is going to happen. It's fall, so we're going to have lots of rain. The construction team is not worried about things getting wet on the inside. They are making sure that they're checking the weather to really maximize the work days that we have with good weather. We're not worried about the inside getting wet because we are replacing the floor. Right now, our floor does not have what's called a subfloor, which is a baseline of plywood floor underneath our hardwood floor. And so we're going to remove our old hardwood floor, put down that baseline of a subfloor, which is going to add some rigidity to the entire Tabernacle, and put down new floor that's going to be the same pine floor as what we have right now. The other thing that's been happening is we have new footings where any of our steel columns are going to go. We have really minimal steel columns that are going to go in the four corners of our knuckle. And those footings have already been dug and are cured and are ready for that steel to be placed. I think that's about it for what's happening in the next few weeks. At the end of this week and the beginning of next week, they are going to block off the road so they can build those trusses like I was talking about. They won't block any access to driveways. So Cottage 216 and the one right on the corner by the post office will still have access to their driveway, but you won't be able to drive through that park by the post office. And I think that everything should be back under sheathing by the time of the annual meeting, but we'll include some pictures of what everything looks like right now. This is the biggest part of our construction. A lot is happening fast, and we're really excited to have such a good construction team on site watching every single detail. We've had a structural engineer every step of the way, been on the phone. We're really excited about what's happening, although I know it's a lot of changes right here at the beginning. We'll keep you updated as things happen, and hope you have a great morning. Bye.